this would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So FIU's offense takes the field. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule and not make those mistakes.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed behind the line, it's Owens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Minutemen offense heads onto the field for the first time today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. Mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
7, Florida International, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the deep. It's a seam wide open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Panthers are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They want to run it left here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. He got it, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Panthers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, FIU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage down there and make the stop at the 19.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1 and hoping to avoid a disaster. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. A big return. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal.
Wide open spaces. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his big tight end. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense. Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand circumstances, right? Like red zone situations, I got to be able to come out of that defensive backfield and play the run game, and he did quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going. Well, the head coach decided to play it safe. His field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Perry. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a defense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense...
Turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite... We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw again. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll leave it with him. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. A fair catch is made right at... The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Harding. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. UMass lines up with a first and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes.
taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their... Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 7.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Leaves it with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards, down at 12. The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Holds it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continued.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get it. Hops out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Going to try to get it in. It's a running room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown. For the score.
touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And that's another FIU.
Here's the handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panther!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
And the UMass offense will take over.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's complete to the right. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Proctor. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Dawson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Payne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. FIU pushing tempo. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The running back has it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Steps away. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. He's got it.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Now adjusting. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. FIU will line up to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position at around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. UMass will line up to punt it away. And that is just... He pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move, create some space. Find some running room, he'll pick up 4 out to the 12. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to throw, it's Proctor. Under fire. Got his man. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fakes really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Turning on the Jets. Defense picks it up. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UMass. The defense putting points on the board.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Dawson. And the defense drags him down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He was hoping for a little more running room, but so the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Got his man out of the backfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Got a little space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. FIU set up with another first down.
Another FIU.
And it's slipped out. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not.
And the UMass offense will take over.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
On the play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there. They're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Handoff to the lone back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Looking left. And a third down pass is knocked away by the knee. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. To the ground with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. UMass to the line, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Starts to scramble to the left. Makes the catch. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air, it's Proctor. They'll run the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn this point in the game.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding the race. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Slithers into space. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Catch in the middle. It's Dawson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's a seam wide open.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift, a late touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the P-18. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not.
And the UMass offense will take over.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Well, Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.